Hey, Shalom, Israel, Shalom, Shalom. Dear brother Obadiah.
Shalom, family. I'm my Eliezer.
Shalom, this brother Thad,
Brother
man.
Thad, man. Hey, how you doing, brother? You got 2 minutes? You believe in the Bible?
He said he tired.
You tired? All right, so what we out here doing, man, we at Valdosta State University on the Sabbath day. Out here to let the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians know that we are the biblical Israelites according to the Bible. And we must come back to our God and start keeping his commandments, right? Because the Most High God didn't give us religion. Religion was given to us by our oppressor. You won't find nobody in the Bible start following Christianity, or you find no Israelites saying, I'm with Christianity now. No, we was Israelites. We had laws and commandments that we had to keep. Christianity was beat into us. This is where we have all these other things like white Jesus in Christianity. We have salvation for everybody in Christianity. Put tithes and offering in Christianity. All that. That's not what the Bible says, man. So we out here to preach the truth of what this Bible saying, and break down false doctrines. Islam, false doctrine. Egyptology, false doctrine. People that don't believe in God at all. People that just believe in science is false doctrine. We breaking down all these things and bringing our people back to the knowledge of this Bible, and that we are indeed the biblical Israelites, man. And I'm gonna show you, this is why color is very important, because you have people say color is not important. It don't matter what color Jesus Christ was. See, it only don't matter when you say that he's a black man.
Right.
When you say he's a white man, everybody cool with it. But when you say that he's a so-called black man, that's when everybody want to buck up and be like, nah, I don't want to hear that. How you doing, brother? Hey, you got 2 minutes, King? You got 2 minutes? All right, you believe in the Bible? Okay, all right, so basically what we out here doing is, we out here teaching the Bible, man. We out here to let our people know who we are according to this Bible, because this Bible gives us our identity. Now, let me get this. So, let me ask you a question. What would be your nationality? Yeah, like our race. What have we been taught since we've been over here to America? What our nationality was? African American, right? So the reason why we say I'm gonna show you your nationality is because the Bible don't say we African American. The Bible never called anybody African American. Like he never called nobody Negroes. So now we gotta figure out, like, dang, we know we ain't African American. That's a man-made religion. I mean, a man-made nationality. We know we ain't black because your jacket the color black. And your skin don't look black to me. You would have been invisible if you was the color black. You know what I'm saying? So according to the Bible, we would be the Israelites. That's who we is. We come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We the people that the Bible speak about that made a covenant with God. We the people that the Lord parted the Red Sea for and delivered out of Egypt. We these same exact people. Give me Deuteronomy 1:1 real quick. I'm gonna prove that. This Bible is black history, man. This Bible, everybody in this Bible, the main characters in this Bible that you hear speaking about, David, Solomon, Christ, Joseph, all these people that you hear about in the Bible are our people. They were so-called black people. Bring it out, King.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
To who?
Unto all Israel.
No, the African American man.
Unto all Israel.
The black man.
Unto all Israel.
No, the Negro.
Unto all Israel.
I had to repeat that so we can know, like, we ain't African American, we ain't Negroes. He's speaking to all Israel. Now, real quick before you leave, I'm going to prove to you real quick that we are the Israelites. I can just be out here telling you something. I can just be out here telling you that we the Israelites. I want to show you, though, so you can leave here and you can have in your mind, this man showed me evidence and proof that I am an Israelite. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Right, so that's going into, we had blessings and we also had curses. Now, if we would have kept the commandments of God, we would have got the blessings. But if we disobeyed the commandments of God, we got the curses. So our ancestors, they disobeyed God. We was disobedient, we was stiff-necked, we was hard-headed. We didn't truly thank the Most High God for everything He did for us. We really didn't. We slapped Him in the face, basically. He blessed us, and then we slapped Him in the face and said, "I'm gonna do whatever I want to do." And the Lord got mad about that. So he ended up putting the curses on us that he spoke about, which is, I'm going to show you. The brother going to read it to prove that we the Israelites by these curses. Give me 16.
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
So the first curse that he said was going to happen to the Israelites, he said that they're going to be cursed in the cities and cursed in the fields. So let me ask you a question. What people are in poverty in the cities as a whole people? Black people. He said that we're gonna be cursed in the cities. You don't see us living in the nice. Some of us do, but as a whole people, you see most of us living in the hoods. Then you see us living in the nice neighborhoods with the big old
penthouses.
You see what you said?
The penthouses.
Penthouses with the fast cars. You barely see us over there. You see us more in the hoods over there. He said that we're gonna be cursed in the cities. And what else he said? We're gonna be
cursed shall thou be in the field.
And we're gonna be cursed in the fields. Let me ask you this question. When you think of cursed in the field, what you think about? Somebody that's cursed or people that's cursed in the fields. African American. But what do you, cotton? That's the cotton
That's
fields.
right.
That's what I was getting at. Them cotton fields. Because the Bible said that we was gonna be cursed in the field. So that's the reason why we went through slavery. It's not because the white man was just stronger and smarter than us that he was able to put us on them ships. Because you know, when you look at these plantations, it was like one slave master. You had like 200 slaves on the plantation. All we had to do was knock him out to be free.
That's right.
But we never did it because it was a curse holding us back because we didn't listen to God. Right? It was a higher power that was punishing us like he is now because we ain't keeping his commandments right now. So let me show you another curse real quick. Give me verse 32.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
He said what?
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
So he said this is another curse. He said not only is you going to be cursed in the fields, he said when you have children, they're going to be given into another people. So this is why in slavery, our children were sent from different plantations. We couldn't do nothing about it. You had a child, he was sent all the way to Mississippi. You couldn't be like, no, you ain't taking my child. You couldn't do that. Because the slave master, he ain't trying to hear that. Because the Bible said our sons and our daughters are going to be given into another people. Keep going.
And thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. And there shall be no might in thy hand.
So he said it ain't going to be no might in our hand. So we didn't have no type of weapon in our hand to stop the white man from selling our child. We just had to sit there and cry and watch our child get sold to another state. This is talking about our history. Every other race of people can't say that happened to them. The Chinese man can't say he was cursed in the field and his children got sold. The white man can't say he was cursed in the field and his children got sold. The East Indian man can't say that. This is talking to a specific group of people. This is talking about us.
That's right.
This is why they try to hide our history. This is why they try to say you got Black History Month. They give us February, the shortest month, to try to talk about our history. This is why it's like, dang, our history, it's like we missing a lot of our history because it's in this Bible that they whitewash it. They try to whitewash it. Well, not the words, but they whitewash the movies and the depictions of these people in this Bible. So it's like, dang, where our history at? We didn't start off as slaves. Where we come from? It's this Bible, man. This Bible is the biggest kept secret of us, man. So give me 54.
This Deuteronomy 28 and verse 54. It says, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother.
He said what?
His eye shall be evil towards his brother.
So here go another curse, right? He said the man gonna have an evil eye towards his brother. Now back then we had laws in the Bible and the Torah to teach us how to govern ourselves if our brother was poor, or how to it basically taught us how to treat our brother in the Torah. If your brother was poor, you got to make sure he's straight, right? You can't hate your brother in your heart. So we was more tender amongst each other back in those days. But now the Bible said we're gonna have an evil eye towards each other. So what that sound like? What race of people have an evil eye towards each other? That's us, bro. We the only people that's killing each other over a block, killing each other over colors.
Right.
We the ones that's mean mugging each other when we walk past each other.
Right.
White people don't do that. They'll speak to each other.
Right.
Hey, John, how you doing? They might give each other a hug.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Bill, how you been? How your family? You want to come over for some tea and watch the game? But our people, man, we are mean among each other. That nigga think he fought with them Jordans on.
You get shot by looking at a brother wrong.
You'll
man.
get shot. Just by looking at him, you can get shot. That's a curse. Now what he said after that?
I'm gonna start it over.
Alright.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
So then it said the man was gonna have an evil eye towards his wife of his bosom, which he shall leave the household. So what race of people on the high scale was raised without a father? African
That's
American.
right.
Because the Bible said that the man was gonna have an evil eye towards his wife, that he was gonna leave the household. So it's no coincidence that a lot of us was raised without a father, because we didn't listen to God. All this stuff that God said was gonna happen is literally happening to us right now. We literally living in a nightmare because we didn't keep His commandments.
I'll read that one more time.
Keep going. Yeah, read that again.
His eye shall be evil towards his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
Right. And so now we're gonna have an evil eye towards his child. So now he leaving out the household. So now the woman got to raise the child. And it goes even more. Give me 56. It goes even more with the woman.
This verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which will not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom.
So now the woman got an evil eye towards the man. This is why you see a lot of our relationships with a black man and a black woman is looked down upon. A lot of times it don't really work out. And now you have a lot of our people going to other races, trying to get with other races because they feel like, the black woman, she don't do right. And the black woman saying the black man don't do right. Because that's a curse. Other races of people don't do that. You see us doing that on the high levels. You have a man, he get to the NFL, the NBA. The first thing he want to do is get a white woman.
That's right.
That's the first thing he go get.
That's
The
right.
first thing he want to go do is get a white woman.
Right.
Right? He don't want it because he like, man, he feel like he done made it. He don't need it. He don't need a black woman.
right.
He feel like he on top of the world right now. So we keep going on after that.
Her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter, and toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet.
So this is now is going into the children. It said the woman gonna have an evil eye towards her children. And like the brothers always say, you know, they don't. A lot of our women have children at a young age. They be like 16, 17. So they still children themselves. So they be ready to drop their child off at grandma's house. They child look like their dad, or look like their child look like their husband or their boyfriend. Now they getting mad at the child. Oh, you look just like your daddy. You act just like your daddy. You get on my nerves just like your daddy. Get out of my face. So now she putting all the anger that's on the child. She putting all the anger that she has towards the man on the child.
Right.
So she hate him. Right? She hate her daughter because her daughter may be more respectful than she is. Everybody likes her daughter more than her. She hate her daughter. That's a curse. No other race of people do that but us. No other race of people go drop. No, the Chinese woman don't go drop her child off at her grandma's house while she go to the club. She don't do that. But we the ones that do that stuff. Let me get this last one. Give me verse 48. I'm gonna get this last curse one.
All right. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness.
So this is another curse. He said that not only you gonna be cursed in the city, have single parent households, your children get sold. The Bible said that you're gonna serve your enemies for hunger, thirst, and nakedness, and want of all things. So you're thinking like, what's your favorite food spot? What you like to go eat? McDonald's, right? Now what race do we own McDonald's as black people? We don't. Now he said, and thirst, what you like to drink? Soda, right? We don't own Pepsi. What about
Coca-Cola.
What about
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola?
Sprite. None of them.
But who do they get to advertise they sodas though? They black men. You see how they do us?
They get LeBron on there.
They get
LeBron with the McDonald's commercial.
Yeah, they get the so-called black men to advertise their stuff, but they don't own them though.
Travis Scott got his own McDonald's meal. What's the girl name?
Doja? No, that's the other one.
Sweetie.
Sweetie,
yeah.
So
Sweetie.
they all got their own McDonald's meal. So what the brother's saying, true, they use our people to sell their product, and it's all poison too, man. You gotta come out that McDonald's, man. That shit ain't good for you, King.
It ain't, man. It definitely ain't.
It ain't, bro.
None of this stuff is, man.
Right.
That's part of being in captivity, you know, and being captive in the land that's not yours. You got to eat other people's food. They food ain't real, GMO, all that type stuff, man. Some of that stuff be human meat. I don't know if you ever heard about that. Some of that stuff be human meat, bro. But keep going on that.
What verse I was at?
48.
48.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
Yep.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Right, so the Bible said you also gonna have a yoke of iron upon your neck. So this is why when you watch these slave movies, we always have a yoke of iron upon our neck. It ain't a coincidence. The Bible is basically saying, I said that this was gonna happen, and now this is gonna happen to you. Now you got a yoke of iron upon your neck because we didn't listen to God. So what we must do, and what we got here to let our people know is, we must keep these commandments, right? We have to come back to God and keep these commandments as being the Israelites.
Right. One more curse.
Yeah,
after you done.
get that.
I want to show you one more curse because I brought that McDonald's thing up. I don't want you to think that I just threw that out there. I want to prove this to you, that this in the Bible, that the Lord said we were going to eat the foul food where he sent us at. This the book of Ezekiel chapter 4 and verse 13. It say, and the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles where I will drive them. So the Lord said that even the whole foods, the so-called vegan food, even that's contaminated and not good for us, man. So just be mindful of what you put into your temple, King.
That's right.
Right.
That's all, bro.
Yeah. You got any questions, brother?
You made a good point here, though.
Yeah, all crazy. You got the card? You got the card. I'm gonna say one more thing too for your slide. I see you got that cross on your neck, right? I'm gonna touch on that real quick and I'm gonna let you slide. See, a lot of our people don't know. What's that precept
It's in Deuteronomy.
about the cross, right?
7.
Let me ask you a question. Just say somebody in your family or your cousin, he got gunned down with a pistol. Would you wear a pistol on your neck to represent him for getting shot with that same pistol that he got shot by? Now, why do we wear a cross?
We represent Jesus dying on the cross.
Matter of fact, give me Deuteronomy 28 and 64.
I got what you doing.
Okay, come get that first. Yeah, it's supposed to be to represent Jesus. That's what a lot of our people say. But once you truly get into it, that cross is an idol, man. You have people bowing down to the cross. They get it tattooed on their arm. People pray to it. And the thing about it is, when you go into Jesus, he actually didn't really want to die. He was like, he asked the Father, he was like, can this cup pass over me? I don't want to have to die. And that was a Roman, when the Romans did that was a punishment. They didn't only do that to Christ, they did that to other people as well. If you did something, they would crucify you on the cross. So that was mockery that they did that to Christ. Get that real quick.
This the book of
I'm gonna get 2 more, I'm
Deuteronomy,
gonna let you go.
chapter 28 and verse 64. It say, and the Lord shall scatter thee among all the people,
Right?
from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there shalt thou serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
So that's going into how we was gonna be scattered off them slave ships. We're gonna get set around the 4 corners of the earth, which we all array around the 4 corners of the earth. And he said when we got off them slave ships, we were gonna serve other gods, even wood and stone. Now that wood that's talking about is the cross. That's Christianity. That's that cross that a lot of our people say, carry your burdens to the cross, go to the cross, and they crying to the cross. And that stone that it's talking about is Islam, mainly Islam, and that Kaaba stone that the Muslims they pray to, they walk around, they cry on it. The Lord said we ain't supposed to do these things, man. I never commanded you to. The Bible said I never commanded you to wear a cross. I never commanded you to get a tattoo with a cross. That's not nothing that we supposed to do, but we got that from Christianity though. Christianity got that, beat that into us. Cross, white Jesus, all that. So let me get this last one.
Deuteronomy 7, verse 25, verse 26. The graven images of their gods shall you burn with fire. Thou shalt not desire the silver or gold that is on them, nor take it unto thee, lest thou be snared therein, for it is an abomination to the Lord thy God. Neither shalt thou bring an abomination into thine house, lest thou be a cursed thing like it. But thou shalt utterly detest it, and thou shalt utterly abhor it, for it is an accursed thing.
Right, so that basically what that was saying is that's an idol, man. That was something that we weren't even supposed to bring in our house. And even when you go into the golden calf, Moses got rid of that golden calf because you had our people building up a calf supposed to be representing that to be their God, which that wasn't their God. The true God is only the God of Israel. So the Lord, like any other idols and things like that, we supposed to burn and don't even put in our house. You know what I'm saying? So just don't take our word for it. Look into that. Look into why we wear the cross. Why do I wear this cross? Where do they get that from? That the cross is this, you know what I'm saying? This big depiction of the Bible or the big depiction of Christ. Like, why do I do this? You know what I'm saying? So when you have time, just look into the things that we do, man. That's why we change. We start realizing that this stuff ain't right. Why we start questioning stuff. This world don't want you to question stuff. They want you to be in the matrix and go along with everything. But once you question stuff, you'll realize, man, this ain't the right way, man. You'll start changing. You know what I'm saying? You got any questions?
One more point.
Be brother, brother.
And you probably were thinking like, I don't bow down to this cross or nothing, right? You probably just wearing it to show that you love the Lord, right? But a better way to show that you love the Lord is to keep His commandments. You know what I'm saying? And that's the cross that you can show, quote unquote, what? That's how you can represent Him, bro. Just by keeping His commandments. You ain't got to put, like the brother said, that silver and gold, those are cursed things. You ain't got to wear that. Just keep the commandments, bro. And that's how you can represent the Lord instead of wearing that idol, right?
All praises. So you got our card.
Yeah, I got
We
you.
do lives 3 times a week, right?
Yeah, so
On Sunday nights,
Tuesday.
Thursday nights, and Tuesday nights. And you could come in and watch what we talking about, and little by little you change and be for the Most High.
Right.
All praises.
Well, we're gonna let you go though, King. Be safe out here, brother.
All too.
All praise.